Hello everyone. You can hear it in the background. There's a generator going. Generator. Air compressor going. I got all the windows done. Got them sealed, all caulked up and sealed. And they don't look too bad at all. And got all the doors taken care of. And Mom and I had a discussion, decide what our next move would be. And we were going to go ahead and work on the front porch, but that would have taken a little bit of time, or actually some money we don't have. So we're putting it on the back burner for at least 1 month. Maybe the beginning of November we can do something. But we do have material for the skirting for around underneath the office extension. And like I said before, we're going to do this just like a good YouTube buddy of mine did. So grab that coffee, sit back, kick your feet up. We'll be right back, and we'll take you on a ride and show you how that's taken care of. Now what we're going to do here is we're taking these 2x, these treated 2x, and they are being, that one's already mounted, that one right down there, it's already there. And we are going to put those top and bottom all the way around. Should take about 8 of them. And then we're going to put cedar fencing slats. Now originally we were going to go ahead and paint them, but we're running out of time, and we need to get this thing closed up to keep the main part of the cold air from blowing underneath there. So I'm just going to go ahead, we'll have to power wash them off next year and make sure they're good and clean and dry, and then we'll paint them probably next year. So anyway, oh by the way, that, as far as I'm concerned, that nailer right there, we got it from Harbor Freight, and I'm not what you would call real happy. I'm going to say 1/3 of every nail that it tries to drive, I have to go, that's why the hammer is sitting there on top, I have to go and drive it on in. I've got plenty of pressure. I got 150 pounds. That should do it. I'm not sure if there's something on this. I haven't been, everything I've seen on the papers tell me to do this, do that. I've done it all, and it still doesn't want to drive all of them in. Now I got to admit, it kicks hard, but every other nailer I've used does too, and maybe I'm just not getting behind it enough. We'll know by the time we get finished with all this. So, okay, we'll be back in a little bit. I gotta get this marked, get it cut, and then we'll go down around through there, and we'll see if we can get this closed up pretty quick. Okay, I guess I did kind of figure out that nailer. I was kind of holding it wrong, not letting it do what it was supposed to do. So I have, you can see the 2x all in position, ready to go. I'm done for the day. I've done the windows and done this. Now I got to get in and check on Mama. Got some issues with her again, and we're gonna get everything taken care of all at once. So, okay, we will be back tomorrow and see what we can do about getting that all closed in. Alrighty, it's the next day, and I've been out here in and out trying to get these measurements, getting ready to go start doing the cutting. You can see I went ahead and I marked each board and numbered it. These are the numbers of what I'm going to have to do and cut. I've got a measurement for each one of those numbers, and they go from 1 all the way up to 70 back in the back. They're all marked down here, 3 columns full. Now I get the dubious honor of going in here and cutting and labeling each one, and I just went in and talked to Mama and told her that I just prayed I had enough of these fence slats, and I was told that I wasn't allowed to be short. That these all had to, that it had to come out right. So I'm scared. I'm just scared. Oh, all right. I'm going to go ahead and get all of this cleaned off and bring the miter saw up and get started. Marking, cutting, and labeling each one of these and getting them ready out here. Then I have to pre-drill them so that I can ram a screw through them without splitting. And hopefully there'll be a couple of them left over that I can make a new table for my grill that has gone away on me. Okie dokie. Here we go. I'll be back in a little bit to show you the progress. Okay, well, we started with it, and we've actually made it out of the bee area. That's all where all the bees were, but it's actually started to work. We will backfill against the bottom here in a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it or not. There's a bee humming around me. That was not fun. You can, I don't know if I can get into a good location here to show you. But you can see it's all across the front. Now we're getting ready to do down there. Now I did find out instantly that I must pre-drill each one of these twice for each screw, which that's not really a problem. I'm doing all of that in the barn here, and then I'll carry out this whole side. And once I get started, here's a funny note. I have 70 boards exactly. I'm putting 2 screws in each one, telling me I will need 140 screws. A whim hit me and I decided I better count my screws. So I did. I got 142. I went in laughing and told Mama, and she told me I better not mess up. Pshaw, like I mess up. Ha! I laugh at that. Be back in a little bit. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, this is looking better than I had thought it would. And I took this camcorder in and showed Mama, and she says she's not even sure if she's going to want to go and paint this or not. I'm not sure what we're going to backfill it with, if it's going to be the dirt or if we're going to go ahead and backfill it with mulch, but Mr. BC, I want to thank you. I knew when I watched you and your wife doing this around your porch, I knew that this was what I needed to do here, but I'm telling you, this looks great. Okay, I will be back when I have the backside over there done, and our little spirit, our black cat, is not going to like it because he has always loved being underneath there, especially when it's raining, but that's not going to happen anymore. So, okay, we'll be back in a little bit when the whole job is done. Okay, the office floor is now closed in. There are holes. It will be able to breathe. There will be ventilation so condensation doesn't collect too much underneath there. We used cedar fence planks because cedar has a tendency to be able to cope with the outside elements a little better than treated, in my opinion. It doesn't shrink near as much, and we've had this long enough that a lot of the shrinkage should already have taken place. No longer, again, like I said, no longer will Spirit be able to hide under here away from the rain. But at the same time, no longer will skunks, which we've had underneath there, possum, which we've had underneath there, or raccoon, which we've had underneath there, be able to just slink underneath there as soon as the porch lights come on. I'm not saying they can't get under there. Sure they can. But it's not likely that they will. And again, Mr. BC, we thank you. Thank you for the wonderful idea. This is Ted Homer. I'd like to thank you all for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed your visit. Don't forget to give us thumbs up. Subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends. Go ahead and tell your YouTube friends and family members from YouTube and friends that give you great ideas. We'll be back in a few more days with some more updates on our progress. We're running out of summer, but we're getting things taken care of. Y'all have a blessed, blessed, blessed day, and we'll catch you the next time around. Bye-bye.